Court is calling 2022 CR 5615, State of Texas versus Cameron Sell. Can I have parties?
This is massive. The judge just laid out the stakes. When we're talking about aggravated assault on a public servant, Texas doesn't play around. Life in prison is on the table. Imagine being 19 years old and hearing that range. That's pressure.
Parties announced for the record for the state. For the defense. Right. And probation, this is an application. And are you Mr. Sell? Counsel, I'm showing you what's entitled Discovery Acknowledgement. Have you received all the discovery in this case, and did you review it with your client? Mr. Sell, I'm showing you what's entitled Court's Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places? You're charged with aggravated assault against a public servant in count 1. That's a first-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 5 to 99 years or life in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand? If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea bargain agreement. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea bargain agreement and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand? Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call, and the right to remain silent? Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement you were giving up those rights? Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to life in prison? Did you understand? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Judge.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Your Honor. He does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legal?
Notice how carefully the judge confirms every waiver. This isn't just paperwork. It protects the court from appeals later. If Cameron tries to claim he didn't understand, the record will show he said, "Yes, Your Honor," every single step.
Was legally sane at the time of the offense.
I do.
Mr. Sell, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea? Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea bargain agreement? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented? Are you a U.S. citizen? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? According to the plea bargain agreement, state is proceeding on count 1. There's a $1,000 fine, affirmative finding of deadly weapon, and the state recommends deferred adjudication. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor. Just my understanding is that he was in deferred adjudication. That he was finding the deferred adjudication. In order to receive the deferred adjudication.
I mean, there's still going to be a finding, an affirmative finding of a deadly weapon. He'll get the deferred adjudication if I follow the plea.
Here's something for you watching. Would you ever sign away your right to appeal if the rest of your life was on the line? Drop your answer in the comments. I want to know how many of you would roll the dice.
All right. State, is that the plea?
Yes, Judge.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you understand that to be the plea? All right. And I see there's a case number that's been marked through. Has that case already been taken care of?
Will be judged, but it's not part of the plea.
Okay. All right. Showing you what's entitled waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places? Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor. Well, there was a motion set aside.
All right. And are you waiving that motion? Next, I'm showing you outside the agreement. State is requesting that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 10 years. There'll be a TAP evaluation, 200 hours of community service restitution, the MRT, and defensive driving. Did you understand that those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? Then to the offense is charged in count 1. How do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State, any evidence?
Yes, sir. State out proceedings 1 in this country.
No objection.
Sale, I'm showing you what's entitled waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witness statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no...
Boom. This is the defense strategy. They're humanizing him, showing struggles with mental health, painting him as a troubled young man rather than a hardened criminal. Smart move, but will it be enough to sway the judge?
No live testimony. Did you understand? The court will find the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. The court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding the guilt if you apply for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
I'm proceeding sentencing, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, I just like to offer the students one, and I showed them in the state.
Any objections?
Your Honor. And Judge, what those are, number one is an apology letter for police officers. Exhibits 2 through 5 are various psychiatric, psychological, and counseling records indicating some of his mental health issues he's been dealing with in his young adult life. He's been diagnosed with anxiety, depression, ADHD, opposition and defiance disorder. He hasn't been diagnosed with autism, but it hasn't been ruled out. And, some of the psychiatrists will be further testing to see if that's something that he is dealing with, Judge. He's a young man, 19, 18. He's had no violations on his pre-trial monitor, Judge. He's never been arrested before. Joseph Heston, form of that that you have, and we would ask him to follow the conduct.
All right. So are you working? What are you doing with your life right now?
In the moment, I kind of made it hard on myself. I kind of told myself, hey, since you got this, you know how to get a job. So while being on this, I really haven't had too much time in trying to do that because I've been so stressed and talking myself down, I guess.
You need to get a job.
Yeah. So I actually have a buddy who just got off a job recently, and it's going to see if they can get me up in there as well.
Doing what?
Just working at a gas station then.
All right. I don't understand the request for defensive driving.
Yep, you heard that right. A shot in the arm can save you 40 hours of community service. Who knew Moderna and Pfizer doubled as community service vouchers?
But I'm sort of like, if somebody's...
I think this may resolve the issue, Judge. I did complete a defensive driving course recently, and so I've asked credit for that, change probation, and certificate.
All right. 10 years deferred adjudication, defensive driving. There's $1,000 fine that will be probated. Do you have any children? All right. Anger management. No, I mean, I'm assigning anger management courses.
Yeah, some questions.
And that's based upon the exhibits that's been presented to the court. There's an affirmative finding of a deadly weapon. 200 hours of community service restitution. 40 of those hours will be waived if you provide proof of COVID vaccination. The court is not requiring you to get the COVID vaccination, but if you do, 40 of those hours will be waived. The remaining hours will be waived if you enroll in some higher level of education. If it's college, I will tell you, are required to be full-time. So if you plan on enrolling to college, the court will not waive the remaining of the community service hours unless you are taking at least 9 hours per semester, or if you are in a trade school and obtain a certificate. There's to be regular reporting, regular UAs. If you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be? What are you going to be positive for?
And there it is, the judge giving some tough love life advice. No free rides here. Do you think this kind of direct approach helps young defendants turn things around, or does it just push them further away? Let's talk about it in the comments.